All right, let me ask you a quick question. If 5 years from now you looked back and realized you could have bought a home today, would you regret waiting? A lot of buyers right now are stuck in this wait and see mindset, waiting for interest rates to drop, waiting for home prices to change, waiting for the perfect time. But here's the truth. Most people don't realize the perfect time usually shows up after home prices have already gone up. So today, I want to walk you through why buying a home right now can still make a lot of sense even in today's market. Number one, you can refinance a rate, not a price. One of the most important things buyers need to understand is this. You can refinance an interest rate, but you cannot refinance the purchase price of your home. Let's say you buy a home today. Maybe your interest rate is a little higher than you'd like, and that's okay. If interest rates drop later, you can refinance and lower your payment. But if you wait for home prices to go up, that higher price is locked in forever. So many homeowners today are actually glad they bought when they did because their home value has now increased and now they have equity. Waiting often ends up costing more than people realize. Number two, rent versus home ownership. This is for all the renters out there. Another thing to think about is what happens if you keep renting. When you rent, your payment goes to your landlord. When you own, your payment is building equity for you. Over time, that equity becomes one of the biggest ways people build wealth in America. And here's something interesting. A lot of people think they need a huge down payment to buy a home, but the reality is there are loan programs with much lower down payments than many buyers expect. Sometimes buyers who think they're not ready yet are actually much closer than they realize. Number three, buying now means less competition. Another advantage buyers have right now is something many people overlook: less competition. When rates eventually drop, what usually happens? Well, a flood of buyers jump back into the market. And this means multiple offers, bidding wars, homes selling above the asking price. Right now, buyers often have more negotiation power, more time to think, and sometimes even the ability to ask for things like closing cost help or interest rate buydowns. Those opportunities tend to disappear when the market gets hot again. Number four, long-term thinking. Real estate should almost always be viewed as a long-term investment. If you are planning to stay in a home for several years, short-term market fluctuations actually become less important. Over time, real estate has historically trended upward in value. And while nobody has a crystal ball, the biggest mistake I see is buyers trying to perfectly time out the market. Even the experts can't do this consistently. What matters more is getting into the market when you're financially ready. And here's something really important I always tell my clients. Buying a home isn't always the right move for everyone right now, and that's okay. My job isn't to pressure anyone into buying. My job is to educate you, show you your options, and let you make the best possible decision for your situation. And sometimes that means buying now. Sometimes it means making a plan for a year from now. Both are totally fine. So if you have been wondering, could I actually buy right now? What would my payment look like? How much home could I actually afford? Let's just have a conversation. No pressure, no obligation, just information so you can make the best decision for you and your family. You can call or text me anytime. My phone number is 314-795-1851. And if you found this video helpful, please feel free to share it with someone who might be thinking about buying a home, because sometimes one good conversation is all it takes to turn a maybe someday into home. Catch you guys next time.